Hi, Patrice here. I have I'm dealing with allergies, which is different because I don't always have any allergy issues, but it's affecting my voice. Like I feel like I need to cough or not cough, but clear my throat. And I feel like my voice is like lower and I love it. I love when my voice is hoarse because I love to like sing when my voice is hoarse because I can pretend like I'm not a coloratura soprano. I'm a beefy alto or a beefy mezzo soprano. And yeah. So when this kind of thing happens, I'm like, like okay. Because the altos and the mezzos, they have some banging lines in like choral pieces, please. So where's the sopranos, we just carrying the whole, the melody. That's boring. But but anyway, I came across this quote today on Facebook, and it's kind of cool. It reminded me. So I had I'm sitting in the car because I gotta go get some water. I have to get water. I can't live if living is without water. But anyway, so and you can't either. But no, I gotta go and get some water because I'm gonna I don't know. I start freaking out if when we're on the last like 5-gallon jug of water. I am like in freak out mode. I gotta go get some water. So but I wanted to read this that I wrote down and say first that well, I'll just read what I wrote first. Oh, can I read this? I can't read with glasses on. I can't see. I only need the glasses for seeing far, not near. So anyway, the quote says, I forgive, but I also learn a lesson. I won't hate you, but I'll never get close enough for you to hurt me again. I can't let my forgiveness become foolishness. And I was like, yeah. So, and that reminded me of, I'm going to go now. So we're going to go. Come on, come with me. But anyway, I'm going to, it reminded me of a conversation I had with a loved one who he called me imploring me to forgive, forget, let it go and reconcile regarding everything with my mother. And it just it kind of felt like there's another something that I've seen where they're like, don't bother trying to explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. And really that conversation unfortunately did feel like that. It was just about me being told what to do more so than me being sought out to be understood or heard. And and that's sad if I stay on that, but I'm not. So but it actually even felt like more like abuse in the end, because I said okay, so the thing is I need time and space away and separate so that I can work through my wounds and heal. It's not about oh, I hate my mother now, and it's not about any of that. This is about me, and it's like a feeling like well, it can't be about you. You got to get back in place. You got to do, and I'm like, no, I'm not there anymore. And I even mentioned, like, thinking of it now, I even mentioned, like, my mother has been very abusive towards me, and like that was just like, it's like swept under the rug, and I'm like, wow, like this stuff is so deep. But I part of why I bring that up is because that quote too reminded me of like the fact that my brand of codependence is such that I pass out forgiveness, like it's pennies. Like I don't I mean, you can find a penny in the street, and I don't have an issue with forgiveness, not at all. My issue is with not really having understood like boundaries, and that I should have them, and that I have a right to have them, even with my mother, and especially with my mother in this case. And because it's not as if, like, if it were me, if I had come to if any of my children had come to me, and actually some of them have come to me, like, mommy, you hurt me when you said this or did this or no, I say to them, one, I apologize sincerely, and then I don't repeat the behavior, and then I talk to them and I figure out with them how I can be. I check in with my children every now and then, and ask them, like, how can I be a better mother for you? Am I doing okay for you? And in my own mind and heart, when I deal with them, especially when they do something that is wrong and I need to discipline them in some way, I do my best to treat them as I would have wanted to be treated if I were the child. And that, it's completely different. It's a completely different ball game. And so this person is taking the spot that I usually like to take, so I'm a little like not knowing what I'm doing here. Anyway, so I don't, again, have an issue with forgiveness. My issue is with realizing that there are times and reasons to separate and love someone from afar. And unfortunately, again, it's my mother, but that's where I am. Because also, as I was alluding to, my mother has not sought to like she I told her that she's been abusive, and I'm just needing space so that I can work on myself. And she ignored me for a month, and then she came back like nothing ever happened, and I'm just kind of like, what is happening? But then I at the recommendation of a therapist I was seeing at the time, I went on and I sent her a list of what I could remember in that moment of just things that, like, like, this is what you did, and and these are things that she has even like laughed and joked with my children about. And like, she laughed and joked telling my children last year, actually, when we were together, that how about the time that she pretended to call the police on me, and she told me that nobody wanted me, and she didn't want me, my father didn't want me. And I was 8 years old at the time. And I mean, if I was 20, that's still like some crappy stuff. But like, she laughed and told my kids about that, and about the time that she slapped me so hard that I had a handprint on my face. And those two things were in the mix of what I shared with her. And there was no like, there's no apology, no nothing, nothing. And so when you're faced with a person who is, now I can still forgive, I don't have an issue with that, but because it's about, the forgiveness even is about me and being free in myself and not holding, I can't hold grudges, I'm not with that. But the issue is that she's not willing to change. And then I heard from family members on my birthday that she even is telling them that she don't remember anything that I'm talking about. And I'm like, But whatever. So it doesn't matter. But what matters is that because you are not humbling yourself in any way, shape, or form, you're not willing to take any responsibility whatsoever for your behavior, your actions, for any of it. Why do I have to now get back in line? That sounds stupid. That sounds absolutely stupid. If I came up to you and I punched you in your face and you were like, oh my God, like you hurt me. And I'm just like, okay. Or I'm like, I don't even remember doing that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that to you. You gonna keep coming back to me so I can do it again? You'd be a fool. You know, you'd be a fool. Because it's like, and I'm not saying that like my mother is a snake, but I'm not going to expect a snake to behave like a lamb, you know, or a little cute, sweet puppy dog. No, the snake is a snake, okay? And I'm not going to expect the snake to be anything but a snake. So I'm protecting myself. No, I'm not stupid. So yeah, that's it for this video. I have some more that I want to talk about along these lines, but I'll wait until I get back home, and I'll do another video then. If you want to see more and hear more about my journey, like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell so that you can keep up with my journey. Thanks for watching. Bye.